Hello everybody, and welcome back to Wizardry, Tale of the Forsaken Land. It is 5:30 in the morning, and I'm quite out of it. It is to be an amusing day, I believe. I've been, well, a little bit busy by my standards last few days. It's a long story, really. Suffice to say, my uncle is no longer capable of driving himself, and no, it's not because he's impaired physically or anything like that. He's just... well, it's an amusing story that involves alcohol and chilies. Don't ask. Anyways, so basically I've been having to take him back and forth to work the last few days, which means getting up at odd hours. Because he doesn't have a regular work schedule, he just works whenever they call him in. So, it's been, well, a bit of a pain in the ass. But, no, I can't complain too much. I don't actually have a real job, so whatever. But yeah, I'm getting around now to recording another video. And so far, as you can see, things are going pretty smooth, actually. It's a little frightening. We've gotten this far, and so far we haven't been killed by anything. Man, here we go, the fuck bugs. And, well, these actually aren't that many of them. And they're friendly bugs. Imagine that. I'm actually half awake right now. So that should make for some amusing El-penis for you guys. El-penis. I'm sure if any of you have actually watched my Kagero Let's Play, you know how I get when I'm low on sleep and high on energy. Really annoying, probably. But it amuses me. So, we have stuff. In the nauseating air, the stench of blood filled your nose. What appeared out of the mists were two poison giants, the strongest of all giants. Who predicted the ending of this tragedy? Oh. Whoops. I thought that was the giants talking. Our beloved queen is really naught but a soulless shell. It's called the homunculus, a being that God himself forbade from being made. Sir Eugene, the man who had used monsters to kidnap the queen. I realized it by watching the incubus's response. Though he quite enjoyed it, for me it was just a waste of my oh-so-precious time. The queen's heart was like an empty spring devoid of emotion. We are all fools, deceived by Ladua's little doll. Eugene stopped speaking. He seemed to be in deep thought. If we are to believe she is a fake, then everything else makes sense. A soulless being cannot stir the grieving hearts of the people. So where's the real queen? Did she die in the flash, or was she taken somewhere? I must find out the truth. So far that it matters not how much I must... So for that, it matters not how much I must sell my soul, for I will do it until I can endure it no longer. That's funny. So the rumor was true. A woman's voice echoed clearly in the labyrinth. Grace. Eugene, you... Did you really make contact with the King of Darkness to take over Duhan? And what if I did? Do you think that God will forgive you? Open your eyes. It's still not too late. Before you are doomed to hell for all eternity. Those who love peace will be the ones who receive God's blessing. Your parents were religious, so you know that too. So why? Grace's voice was trembling and helpless as if it would vanish at any moment. If you don't have the courage to stain your hands, there's nothing you can do. God will never forgive your evil acts. I am no longer fearful of such trivial things as death and destruction. But I have one path, or I have but one path. Gain the crown or die trying. Once one starts evil, it must be followed through until the end. If that's the case, then let me come with you. Two people are far stronger than just one. Do not concern yourself with me anymore. It is in your best interest to go back to town and find a new life. Do you really mean that? I will rule Duhan. You sure you really want to? It looks like a piece of shit right about now. But until that day comes, there is nothing else meaningful here. Even if I could stop, it makes no difference. My body and soul are no longer my own. Eugene? Grace was upset. Oh no. Her lips tightened and her arms shook. Hate. I hate the Flash. It destroyed not just the town, but people's hearts as well. He is not the same gentle, pious man that I remember. He will never return until the dark fires of his ambition are extinguished. I'm going back to town. I can't stop him anymore.
Hey, did you hear what the Queen said? The Queen is a harmonica. Can you believe it? A harmonica is just like a human doll, you know. Well, what was he planning to do anyway? And what would have happened to the real Queen? I have no idea.
If what Sir Eugene said is true, then we've been deceived the whole time. Why would Ladua do such a foolish thing as that, though? He would be punished quickly once he is exposed. On top of that, people were getting suspicious of the Queen's behavior. Was Ladua planning to just keep up the act? I think I know what Ladua is thinking. The real Queen is alive somewhere, and he's using adventurers to find her, right? That's why the labyrinth hasn't been shut down and why we're encouraged to explore it. Of course, this is only if Sir Eugene's story is true. Other than that, I don't know what he's done. Homunculus? Sounds weird. I get the chills just thinking of being in her shoes. What would make him go crazy like that? He wasn't the type to do that such kind of thing before. If he was such a person, then he would have never been made the chief of the Queen's Guard. Well, the Queen must be the cause, just as Eugene said. The chief of the Queen's Guard relies on forbidden arts? It must be a reason. You know, it's not always easy to see the truth. In this case, though, the truth seems to be surrounded by darkness. Those who are touched by it are not safe. I know I get a really bad feeling this labyrinth is filled with that darkness. Alright. So, I might be getting some better quality internet in a few days, with luck. Though, I haven't had any luck with internet before, so I don't know why that would change now. But, if I do, you guys should see a bit more frequency in videos, because it'll be much easier for me to upload. And higher quality. You'll have to wait and see how it turns out. You know, whether or not it's actually that much better, and whether or not it improves my upload speeds a lot. But if it does, you can expect quite a few videos in better quality. We shall see. It will all depend. But I'll keep you guys posted on how that turns out. Mostly because I just want to talk about it. So, the Queen has been replaced by a clone, and Ladua is a deceiver. The plot thickens. Though, did you really not think Ladua was kind of shifty? I mean, he doesn't exactly have an honest face. He's not like Vault Boy. I wish Vault Boy would illustrate my life. All the boring crap. For those of you who don't know who Vault Boy is, it's the mascot of the Fallout series. And this is a character I find incredibly amusing. And I don't know. He's not a real character, but there's just something about him that's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but they made him the mascot of the series, and he keeps coming back, so I guess other people agree. I've actually been playing New Vegas quite a bit over the last few days, and I don't remember how I got to these stairs. I know there's treasure chests in here somewhere, and that's what we're looking for right now. We just kind of zipped through here last time, and this time we're going to look for stuff, because I distinctly remember there being treasure chests in here. We'll go with spell cancel, Hina will do her stuff, and Ruai will shoot a bishop. Her dream, I'm sure. But no, I really haven't been up to all that much exciting besides being errand boy and taking care of stuff around the house. Basically doing what most people do normally, so yeah. But that'll all end on Monday. Well, it is Monday, but it'll end, well, technically I guess it'll end on Tuesday, when Tuesday arrives. But anyway. I have been slacking off a little bit on the LPing lately, but, yeah. I don't know how long this video will be. I don't really have... Normally I have a distinct plan about where I want to get in a video, or what I want to do. Right now in the game we have no clear goals besides to get down to level 7. Which I will try to do, even though I know it will end badly if we do. So, yeah, well, let's get to the amusement, I suppose. Alright, there's a chest right here that I think I walked past the last time I came through here. Alright, let's have Kyo open this. Should be something interesting in here at least. A transfer potion. Really? I guess they think those are going to be rare this far down in the dungeon, and that you're going to need them or something. Or maybe we got stuck down here and decided we needed a transfer potion and we didn't have one. But really, if you've played this game enough, you know that get transfer potions. Alright, maybe I was confused and there's nothing else up here. Boards? These are going to break, aren't they? I know there's only one right way to get out of this place. And that's not it, obviously, but... Alright. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Continue our exploration of the deeper, moldy fort. Right after I save state. Just to prevent any unfortunate accidents. Alright, there's nothing in the incubus room. It does look like there should be something else here. And we have... Samurai, the same encounter we just did. Gotta love variety. Let's see. No, not flee. We shall be aggressive. We shall double slash. We shall triple slash. We shall quadruple slash. We shall slash prices. And our competition. I wonder if anyone's actually said we will slash our competition. Stores with a violence fetish. More. See what else have I been up to these last few days. Playing a lot of New Vegas. I started watching Firefly, which is a very excellent show if you guys haven't seen it. Very cool show. Didn't have a very long run, sadly, but it is a pretty neat show. I have the entire series on 3 DVDs, and been watching that a little bit. Very good way to fill the time. So, yeah, that's all I've been doing pretty much. Giving me a few ideas for D&D, but I really haven't been able to get the group together for about 2 or so weeks now. Things have not been going well as far as planning of getting us going, you know. Everybody's busy these days. It's part of growing up and growing old, I suppose. Depressing shit. Alright. The one thing I remember about In the Lash is I don't think it misses. And that's good, because these are lagging up the hell out of the emulator, as usual. Doink. Alright, see, and it doesn't miss. And if we do another End Lash, which we don't need to do, because they're dead, apparently. Woo! This instant kills, I'm gonna be pissed. Nope, we're good. In fact, let's just do End Lash again, because we know it'll hit. and do what we did before. This should take this guy out, though. I'm not worried about it. I really want to get L.A. Noire. I think that game would probably be really fun to play, but I just don't have the money to pick it up right about now, so it'll have to wait, sadly. Okay, and this is... okay, never mind. As you set foot inside, you were overcome with the stench of blood and acid. Limbless bodies were scattered throughout the room. It looks as if they were adventurers, judging from the state of the bodies. They hadn't been dead for long. I don't know, it looks pretty like it's been dead for long to me. You notice the bizarre way the bones were cut. The cuts were smooth, as if done by a sharp blade. Hina went down by one of the bodies and crouched down to take a look. This wound, it is of a sword. Only a skilled swordsman could make such a clean slit. Lol. I know this cut. You felt a chill run down your spine as you sensed a presence behind you. You turned your eyes toward the direction of the presence.
More. I need more blood to lure him.
A man appeared from the darkness. In his hand he held a katana drenched in blood. He had long black hair like that of a samurai. He laughed with a deep voice.
You fools. Come to be my prey, have you?
Brother dearest! Brother dearest, please stop it! And his scream stopped his movement for an instant, but he smiled coldly and drew his sword to strike. The wind from his swing was intense. The party shielded their eyes. The next instant the wind stopped. Slowly you lowered your arms and realized he was gone. Naki! I hope I pronounced that right. No, brother dearest. What are you trying to gain by giving up your spirit as a samurai? Are you just going to continue killing out of sadness and insanity? But I believe there is still kindness in your heart. After all, if you wanted to kill me, you could have already. But you didn't, so there's at least a little bit of hope. Alright, I don't know what I was saying. This room is filled with poison. It's a poisonous room. Stepping on any of those blocks will, well, poison you. There's really nothing down these halls either. I know you would think there would be, but there's really not. There is this really odd looking altar that I will show you guys. But as far as I know, it doesn't have a purpose. It looks like it should. But any guides or anything I've read on the internet doesn't say that it has an actual purpose. But yeah. If anyone out there has figured out what this thing is for, please let me know. It would be interesting to explore.
We could explore it together for the first time on YouTube.
Or something like that. Kill the Wrinkle Hound real quick. Well, we will eventually. God damn. Ah. 224 damage from Ricardo there. Pretty nice. I don't know if you notice we have a different background for the combat now. Alright, let's go explore this way. I think there's some treasure chests and stuff down here we can find, if nothing else. Then we have a giant. Or a samurai and bishops. A thrill a minute. Get the fuck out of here. About halfway through the game I start to lose interest in combat. Which is about right about now, to be honest. It just gets... oh, never mind, this was actually the right way to go, I think. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Well, this is, how I almost died last time. So, you can see me pathetically get killed by bugs once again. For your entertainment, of course. Been working on a few more magic decks. Been playing that online a bit as well. It's been pretty cool. I don't really know what to say about it. I'm really just started and don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but it's been entertaining. And I've managed to recruit Jason a little bit. Though he hasn't got to play much, sadly. He's been busy as well. Like I said, everybody has been busy, so he really hasn't got to play or anything lately. It sucks. As there goes my entertainment. No friends, no entertainment. Well, holy shit. I have 7 hit points left. We gotta get the hell out of there. I need to get some more oxygen so I can get the hell out of there. Alright, now that we've taken a beating. Alright, and I believe we have some spells that can cure our poison. That's paralysis. Son of a bitch. We have nothing to cure poison with. Maybe we have some antidotes. We should have a few of them. Alright, we have kill. We have henna. Henna. Speaking of, well, not really, but I have this friend, Frank's sister, who recently had her graduation. And she had this graduation party not very long ago. She got something like $400 for her graduation party, which makes me want to have my own graduation party. I mean, really, $400 for basically doing nothing. I'm sorry, school's not really an achievement. No offense, but it's not. So, yeah, I want to have my own graduation party. Or we could have a going away party where I don't actually leave. We just make everyone think I'm gonna leave. And they're like, oh, I guess I gotta give you something so I don't feel like such a dick. And then you don't really leave. It's brilliant. Okay, do we have anything that can get rid of this shit? So this is why you need the antidote spell for this place. Because I believe you have to step on one of those goddamn poison squares too. And if you don't have it, your morale drops. So you are basically required to go back to the beginning whenever you step on one of those goddamn things. And it's really annoying. So anyway, I will try to avoid getting us poisoned again. Alright, X square, yes. I unlocked with the wrong person again. Oh well. Questionable armor for questionable adventurers. Okay, there's a wall that you're supposed to break through, but you can't run in this place because it's swamp water, basically. And back this way. What we have? Probably more gaze hounds. Yes, more gaze hounds. Have we? I don't think we ever got another hound's ear. We gave one to a whiny woman who thankfully has not talked to us again. I think I'm supposed to go and speak to her, but I really hate doing that character's voice, and I really hate talking to that character in general. So yeah. I give you that puppy dog stare. We're invulnerable to cuteness. Okay. Hopefully we'll get another hound's ear, something we can turn in. Give to the reagent salesman. Though I believe one of God's things is giving you all the reagents in the game, which would make doing filling up the guy's list very easy. But I'm not sure. Basically, I don't think we've taken this quest yet. I don't think I've actually wanted to put it in my log just yet. But basically, Lydia's other quest, change my boyfriend. A little bit of a spoiler here, not that it's really that big, but basically she wants you to change her boyfriend, to get him to stop doing the store that he runs down there, because, I don't know, she's being stereotypical and wants to change her boyfriend. But anyways, so basically in order to do that, you have to sell him every reagent in the game. I think I told you guys this already, but fuck it, I'm gonna tell you it again. So we have to collect every reagent in the game. And God's traps would be a very easy way to do that, if we can't do it the natural way. I tried to do it the natural way the first time I played, and I've never had the patience to do that quest again. That was hours upon hours of grinding for no reason. I was 5 minutes away from beating the game. But anyway. So we go through here, and another cutscene. Yeah! The escaped kobold turned and began to yell. Why you? Now you've made me real angry. I thought you were that black-haired lunatic because you appeared so suddenly. Don't make fun of me. The truth is he kills everything he sees. Doesn't matter if it's human or not. He's absolutely crazy. He calls out a demon's name as he kills people. The kobold shivered at the thought of the man. Look, the hair on my neck is standing straight up. So are other parts of my body, but that's not the point. If he keeps up like this, he will come for sure. Okay. So I really want to get to those chests out there, but I don't want to poison ourselves. Damn it. It's time for the almighty save state. I think we might be able to do this without poisoning ourselves, and that wasn't it. There we go. You can skip. Just kind of skip through there if you do it right. But you got to do it right, and I didn't. So we're going to try that again. There we go. Fuck. You got to hit the buttons just at the right time, and I'm not really... Fuck. Son of a bitch. Try this one more time. There we go. And now we have to get back out. Alright. So I will open this one. It's a teleporter. That is not what we want. I'm immune to traps thanks to GOTS. The transfer vellum, which is basically a transfer potion. Handy, I guess, if you somehow forget all your potions at home. Alright. Now we have to get out of here. And we screwed that up again. Fuck! Oh, lordy. This isn't gonna end well. Fuck. I didn't even do it right at all that time. Alright. You know, the things I do for you people. Alright. Dare I try to get the red chest? Woo! We made it! Holy sheet! Alright. Questionable armor again. Excellent. Excellence by L'Oreal Paris. Okay, we got two bad things. More gaze hounds. We already have a hound here, and I don't feel like fighting more of these damn hounds, so we're leaving. Have a good day. Alrighty. Now we can continue our misadventure. This is obviously the path that I was talking about earlier, when I didn't know what I was talking about. Alright, we head down here. There's a chest in the middle of poison, which I don't remember if it actually has anything worth wading through poison to get to, so, as always, I will cheese my way through it. And save state. Oh. Let's see if this is actually worth it. It is a brown chest, which makes you think it would be worth it, but you never know. Questionable chainmail, that doesn't seem worth it. Because now the fucking party's poisoned and whiny, so we'll come back for that later. I'll look it up, see if it's any good. Worth my time. It's literally not possible to get that one without getting poisoned. Alright. Go through these tunnels. We got this glory hole here that just sprung open. I want to say you can fall through the floor here too, but... Okay. I think we're supposed to go back through that hole actually, but we're going to explore a little bit first. We're thorough. We're super thorough. And we get a free attack because we're that thorough. Why are we restricting shot? We can assist shot. Because we have a sneak attack. Excellent. Ones. That'll kill the enemy. This should take him down. Alright. And once again, I think we can actually just stay on the assisted shot bandwagon thing. They'll take out this thief pretty easy. And I'm not really that worried about the fire giant's damage, to be honest. I guess you could say they hit heavy, but not that bad. Not as bad as a lot of shit you'll face down here. And they're going after our strongest party member, Hina. Boing! Alrighty! Wish we could take their sword, that'd be cool. The giant fire sword. I'm probably not gonna make this video as long as usual. I've been doing like hour-long videos and stuff, but I figured I could make this one a little shorter, have higher quality, and I think this is actually where I'm supposed to go. So save state, because I know we will die if it is. Then again, I don't know, because there's nothing in here at all. At all. Well, that was a giant waste of time. So we head back. And through the glory hole. More generic, uninteresting enemies, and we will pass on fighting these. Maybe if something bigger comes along, we'll fight them, but not those guys. Alrighty. I think there's actually a hole right there that'll drop stuff down on your head if you're not careful. Alright. And we have to get poisoned to go through here. Like, this is what sucks about this fucking place. You have to get poisoned in some spots. But there's no way around getting poisoned here. So we'll trudge through it. And already people are bitching. They're bitching. And there's not a goddamn thing I can do about it. I guess pack more antidotes or something. This is a glory hole wall. And since we're not moving, I don't think we'll actually take any poison damage though. I think it's a glory hole wall. I think. But what do I know? Alright. Offensive, double slash, assisted shot, and attack. You'll rue the day you crossed me. Damnable wyverns. They just overestimate their own abilities. Their wings look like they're made out of paper. But that's another issue entirely. They also have vaginas, apparently. Kind of like Shale from Dragon Age. Yeah, you all saw that. BioWare's trying to be subtle, but they're not. They are definitely not. A wyvern's testicle. It is a broken wall. This opens. There we go. Open up for me, baby. You may be wondering, in fact, why am I here if I'm taking fucking damage this entire time? Well, I believe this is where we get off. If the mouse wasn't broken. I can't walk out that way for some fucking reason. Okay. We head this way then. And down the hole. You may be wondering why I'm doing this, because I am 99% sure we're not going to survive this. A nauseating stench filled the air. Chained to the wall was a dead body. A pattern was drawn in blood. From across the path, you could hear the snarl of a beast.
Oh, young corpse devoured by the darkness of eternity. Your mortification shall be washed away with his blood. Your lonely black night shall be filled with his screams.
A badly wounded samurai appeared out of the dark.
Brother dearest.
But his eyes seemed not to reflect a soul anymore.
Finally, after so long, you shall not escape me.
Nachi passed beside you with an uncertain walk towards the deep darkness. You heard the sound of a sword rending flesh. The agonizing scream of a man echoed throughout the labyrinth.
Brother dearest, Nachi will be killed. Please, help him.
And this is harder than all the boss fights we've had so far. This is a greater demon. I will try and beat this guy, but I don't have very high hopes of beating this guy, to be honest with you. Alright, first of all, we'll, no, we're not gonna attack. First, let's buff. We'll buff our guys up. That's a higher level one. Zeba. Get the front row buffed up a little bit, and hopefully he'll try to cast a spell, as I'm sure he hits like a truck, too. Now, I don't know why they designed this like they did, but you're actually way too weak when you get this quest to actually finish it. And if you don't know that, and you try to get down to the next level with Hina in the party, this happens. It is impossible to get down to B7 with her in the party without fighting this guy. Which makes me wonder exactly why they designed the game this way. But, whatever. Okay, so let's go with Fields on the front row. Get one little healed up. We want to keep him from casting spells. That's always what's the most devastating. Melee attacks will take out one person, spells take out everybody. This isn't going as terrible as I thought, but it's not going really good either. We're doing kind of crap for damage, as you guys can see, so I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky, maybe we'll beat this guy. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and do that stuff again. Let's have you cast Feel on Hina, and I guess keep attacking. Ricardo's our big money winner right now, so, and he's just keeping on with the melee attacks. This is what he's doing to Hina, who is level 16, that much higher above the rest of the party, and he's beating the piss out of her, so, well, actually he just killed her, so. Yeah, if he hits one of our lower level guys, you know, they're screwed. And now we don't have another back party member, so not a whole lot we can do there. I guess we can hope for a lucky kill. But, yeah. This is harder than most of the bosses we fought so far. Actually, it's harder than all the bosses we fought so far. We've actually been kind of pushovery, but yeah, this guy's probably going to beat us. It'd be really awesome if we did win. Okay, I don't think he'll do 2 spells in a row. Watch me be wrong and this be it. That'll be what screws us. Well, I was right, but he went after Ruai. Boink. Alright, well, it's less people to... Ricardo, goddammit, you're bitching in the middle of combat? You just can't please some people. He seems to melee more than he does spells, but you can never really tell. And Ricardo, you gotta do better than that. And Ricardo's dead. Boink, 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 boink. Well, this fight just became hopeless. It's double slash! Sarah, go slash! Spell cancel. We can do it! We can gum him to death. What? I fucking love it when that happens. Alright, we actually beat the greater demon. I just urinated a little bit. And you get 666 experience and 999 gold. Isn't that funny? Nachi, hair flying wildly, ran to the fallen Hina. He lifted her up and poured some revival potion in her lips. How about you do that for the rest of us, asshole? Slowly she opened her eyes. Seeing Nachi, she embraced him and began to cry. Nachi! But Nachi drew away from Hina as if he was afraid. And here I thought I had given up everything, all for revenge. Yet to think I still had this emotion. Nazi laughed helplessly and looked into his hands. Brother dearest, come home, we can start anew. I am your brother no longer. For the sake of revenge, I let hate destroy my soul. I killed so many. In this darkness, now my soul goes even deeper into its own darkness. Nachi smiled sadly at Hina. You're not even real family by blood. You're just involved in two brothers' laughable fates. Hina was petrified by Nachi's words. She denied all he said. Vehemently? Nachi's speech began to tremble. And struggling, he spoke his last words to Hina. You no longer need to be bound by us. Think not of us, and go live your life freely. Ah, finally, it's come. I can hear the snarl of the Reaper's scythe. At last, eternal. Nachi sighed as his last breath and slowly collapsed into a pool of blood. His body began to turn to ash. Brother dearest. Hina took out a dagger. At least let me send half of my soul to be with you, as proof that that while we were together, we were a family. Hina took a hold of her beautiful hair and cut a lock out of it with her dagger. The hair rustled in the wind as she dropped it onto the ashes. The wind carried both of them into the depths of the labyrinth. Hina wiped the tears from her eyes and bowed her head politely. Thank you very much. Hina's quest has been completed. Hina was sorrowfully quiet for the period of time, but she soon spoke. Let me come with you. I want to see the end of this labyrinth which has claimed my brothers. Also, I have a debt to you that I must repay. Saying that, Hina smiled. Well, that was amazing. But we managed to fuck over the party, so we're gonna go ahead and go back and get everyone brought back to life. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and identify some crap. And we'll make kind of a short video out of it. Well, I don't guess 45 minutes is that short, but well, it's short by my standards these days. I was actually really surprised that didn't work out worse than it did. And I just thought we were done for there after Ricardo died, but well, I did a lot of interesting things in this LP, so I have visual proof that I have succeeded. And always by narrow margins too. There's always that one guy who survived, and it's always the most useless one that just happens to do that one damage that kills your enemy. It's great. And we'll go ahead and get you cured. Poison Ninja. Bah. Alrighty. And let's ultra formation. La 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 la. La la. And la la. La 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 la. Let's go sleep a little bit. I think we have someone who leveled up in the party. Ricardo! The only one? Well, not the only one. He was dead too, so he got all this experience before we killed the greater demon. But he is now level 14. Alright, let's get out of here. To Vigors! I think we got some good stuff there. Mostly because a lot of it was in black chests. Let's see, we got some questionable armor, questionable metal armor. No! No, we want to appraise! Alright, we have silver armor. That's underwhelming. It is better for kill though, so we're going to equip him with it. We have Nightmail, which is better for Ricardo. So we're going to equip the Nightmail. More questionable armor. More silvery armor. And Ruai can equip it, so we will give it to her. And I believe that is it. Alright, and we have a new Vellum to turn in. I'm not going to make spells in this video. I'll do that off camera, because it's kind of boring to watch. And I can't make any of the Vellum spells, actually. Did I ever actually make the antidote spell? I think I was still waiting to do that. I need to make a note to make the antidote spell before we go back down there, and to buy some potions, of course. Well, anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time, where we will accomplish more amazing feats of embarrassment. I'll see you guys later, and as always, thank you for watching.